Okay, it appears that we are live. Um, there's nobody here yet. This will get turned into a YouTube video later, so everybody on YouTube, hi. Say hi to Twitch and YouTube. Say, well, the other way around. Twitch, say hi to YouTube. Um, I would say let me know if the audio's fine, but I don't know. I'm streaming from my phone, and I only have one phone. I could use my laptop to check if the audio is fine, but nah. Let me see here. Okay, it should be unmuted now for sure. So, first off, I do apologize for the kind of scuffed setup, but I don't have a professional camera. I barely have a professional tripod, and I don't have a special place to record unboxing, so I'm just gonna use my desk's background with a no signal TV just to have some color. And you can see my weed there to the right hand side. All right. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Before we begin, hold on. I'm gonna bring something into the camera. Guess what I have for you? That's right. It's the 3 Final Fantasy games. Well, there's way more than 3. The 3 Final Fantasy 13 games that came with this bundle. We have just the normal, they're all Japanese version by the way, Zero B, the normal Final Fantasy. We'll take a look at them afterwards. Let's see. Final Fantasy 13 Part 2. And Lightning Returns. Now, full disclosure, I do speak Japanese, at least conversationally. But when it comes to reading kanji, not the best. So I do apologize. I won't really be able to read much of what's on the boxing, the packaging. Alright, well, this is going to be a YouTube video, so I don't want to drag it too long. So let's start, shall we? Alright, so here we have, obviously, a Final Fantasy Japan exclusive, Final Fantasy 13, PlayStation 3. I think this came out in 2009. Although, hold on a second. The Slim came out in 2009. But when did Final Fantasy 13 come out? I don't know. I haven't played it, full disclosure. So please no spoilers in the chat or the comment section. I will though. I promise you. At least one of them. But this came out around 2009, 2010. It must have around that time. Right. So this is the front cover. Here we can see the main protagonist, who I'm ashamed to say I forgot her name because I haven't played the game. PlayStation 3. This is the 250 gigabyte model. Quite a lot for 2009, where most games played straight off the disc. We have the Square Enix branding. We have the Zero B on a console packaging because, of course, it includes the game as well. Blu-ray and all that crap. And Lightning Edition, that's what it's called. We just call it Limited Edition. Anyway, let's see the side over here, if it fits into the camera. Again, I apologize for the scuff setup, but it is what it is. I'm going to lift it up so you can see the bottom as well. So this is one of the sides. This is how the console will look when we'll open up later. I do have the controller as well that came with it. It's a white PS3 controller. I have it stashed in my controller stash. The PlayStation logo and the art style that's on the plastic cover of the console itself. I'll try to slightly lift this so you can see the bottom as well. If I don't prick my TV in the background. Yeah, it's just some, you know, specifications and the Sero, just like Peggy and ESRB, you know, contains apparently scenes of romance and love. Is that sex? I think it is. I haven't seen this in a while. Violence and I don't know what this means. For Japan only. Yeah, about that. Anyway, let's move on. You wanted to see the back side? Okay, here's a quick peek. But no, we're gonna see the other side first. Unless it's the same, otherwise we're gonna go straight to the... Okay, so this is, again, okay, it's not the same. We're gonna go straight to the back side, but it is not the same. Here's the main character. Please, if somebody's watching and knows how she's named, tell me, because I forgot. But yeah, let me pull it up for you so you can fully see. And bottom just says PS3 250 gigs. That's the side. And the back, where we have most of the writing and art style of the box itself. Again, as I said, I don't really know what this says. Something something suru sekai no something something ni broken? Is this yabureta? Toki? Hito wa something something mera reshi something something to something something suru. Sorry, I don't know the kanjis. And here we have some screenshots from the game. I'll push the box closer to the camera in a second. And then Final Fantasy 13 over here. And a bunch of legal stuff, and then trademarks or whatever. And I don't know what this says over here. I don't know. Anyway. It has HDMI over here and Dolby something vision, probably. Wi-Fi even. Wow. The PlayStation 3 is probably the best console of all time if you have a modded Slim. Because, while I talk, let me put this closer to the camera so you can get a better look at the images. Let's see if it focuses. Okay, well, this is Twitch, it's not my camera, my photo taking app, so might not focus, but yeah, anyway. So, a few words about the PlayStation 3 Slim, which this is a Slim. I think it is the best console of all time. In my opinion, library-wise, I know this is nostalgia speaking here, even though I did not grow up with a PlayStation 2, but still. I think the PlayStation 2 is the best console ever, in my opinion. But if you have a modded Slim, then you can play PlayStation 1, 2, and 3. Pretty much all three PlayStation or all PlayStation 3 games. Imagine if there was just 3 PlayStation games, PlayStation 3 games. Anyway, all PlayStation 2, well, not all, a lot of them through software emulation on the Slim. And I think natively all PlayStation 1 games, although you would need some accessories for some of them, like light guns and stuff. I don't know how that works. Never tested it. But yeah, that's precisely why I think PlayStation, a fully modded custom firmware Slim PlayStation 3 is the best console ever, because the fact, while it does have the hardware, well, not even all of them, some of them, for the PlayStation 2, it's very loud. It has the like 90 millimeter or nanometer processor, the RSX, and it overheats and it's really loud. I mean, all three of them are super loud, but at least compared to the more modern consoles or the 360. But yeah, that's why I think it is the best. Okay, here's a closer look. By the way, this is like a white box, and this here's like a sleeve that goes on top. So I gotta be careful. Here's an even closer look at the images. All right, now that we've seen the outside, let's take a look at the inside, shall we? I have not tested this, so I don't know if I can open it. Just so you know, right now I'm like sitting super close to my phone, aka my camera, and the tripod is in between my legs because, yeah, I don't have one of those arms that goes onto your desk. But anyway, let's start undressing her, shall we? I don't know why I made that remark. I don't know if this can dox me. I joke, of course it can't. It's the serial code and a stamp that says sigil, I think. Shigaru. I don't know. Something, something, telephone. Yeah. Okay. And it smells like cardboard. By the way, this is my only PlayStation, so I actually use it to play. Remember, guys, remember how it was set up so that when I put it back, I don't force something where it shouldn't go. Okay, so we have a few pockets over here. I actually have stashed one of my hard drives. I replaced the 250 gigabyte hard drive with a 1 terabyte one, which is pretty much the maximum for the PlayStation 3 until like you start having certain issues with saves and everything like that. Or something like that, rather. Alright, let's start with the right part. What do we have here? This is an HDMI cable. No, this is a charger cable, a USB A to USB. Let me make sure you see it on camera. USB A to USB B. Nothing too interesting. I'll put it to the side. I don't know if I can reach all the way without showing my face. My beautiful face. And we have a pristine looking composite cable. Shit quality. Get a RGB SCART or component, or better yet HDMI for 7th generation and up. I think I must have at least 5 or 6 or 7 of those cables. I have two 360 ones. I have a PlayStation 2 one, a Wii one, two PlayStation 3 ones. What else? I have another one, just a universal one. Anyway, let's move on. They really were pretty common back in the day. Let's see, anything else in this pocket? Yes, there is. It's just a Japanese plug, which I never use. I used an adapter for, not an adapter, I used just a plug for PAL. Okay. Remember, guys, here's your homework. Remember the order that I pulled them out. So first it was the charging cable, then the composite, and then the charging, like the plug. All right, I don't think there's anything in there left. Yep, there isn't. All right, let's see. Sorry, it's so zoomed in, but I'm strapped for space, kind of. Here we have another pocket. Let me see if you can see on the camera. And this is the 250, I think. This is the 250 gigabyte. Let me take a closer look. It should say on it, made in Philippines, apparently. Do not remove any labels. You got it, boss. Well, what do you know? It does not say. Either that or I'm blind. Void warranty seal. No. I don't care about that. Disk drive HDD. Yes, I know. what's the... It really does not say on it? I don't think it does. It says 2H24. That's probably something else. DC plus 5 V. It does say it's 250 gigs. I'm blind. It says over here somewhere. 250 over here. All right, moving on. Let's put it here to the side. We have... Can I see chat, by the way? Yeah, I should be able to see chat. Here I have the paddle plug that I use it for playing, or just for using it, because I don't use the other one. I'll put it to the side. Man, what a mess. I have like... My desk continues, like, it goes from like here all the way around and to the side on the right wall. And there's a lot of stuff on it right now. There's the other tripod, there's a bunch of cables, the stuff that I pulled out, the games. What a mess I've made. What a mess we made when it all went wrong. I'm nuclear. I'm wild. So here we have a bunch of stuff. I don't think there's anything left in there. The controller is in a different place. I'll show you that later. And the other one is my, it's like another hard drive here. Let me see if I can. This hard drive over there. This one over here. It's, yeah, no, I'm not gonna bother. I know I've opened this before. I know there's not anything in there. All right, so the big surprise, what everyone has been waiting for. Well, actually, you know what? Since there's nothing left for me, sing to the tune. By the way, that what I just sang right now is from a game called. I'm actually going to leave one cable outside because I need it. It's a game called Hypnospace Outlaw. I have a series on my YouTube channel for it. Really good game. I recommend it. It's Internet before Internet 2.0, before Y2K sort of game. It's a puzzle adventure game. All right, guys. Here's your attention test right over here. So what I pull out first or last, because we're starting from last to first from this pocket over here. Well, since there's nobody watching the stream right now, I'll tell you. So last we pulled this Japanese plug, in it goes. Then it was this composite cable, and then last but certainly not least, I think I have 3 of these. One is like 2.5 meters long. We have this one over here. The charging cable. Okay, now I am gonna put this on its side gently. There we go. Okay. I don't know if you see much, but I'll pull it out anyway and I'll show you. Actually, let's put it to the side like this. Yeah, that's better. For me, at least. Okay. Now, there is a lid. Okay. This is the lid that I pulled out. It's a cardboard lid. And let's easily pull out the crown jewel. Here it is. Let me take the box to the side and put this down. I scratched my desk. Don't worry. I have a magic spray for it. And voila, here we are. There's nothing left. I'll show you the bottom of the box. There's this compartment over here. And there's nothing. Okay. Oh God. Did I scratch something? Nah, we're good. Okay. Well, here we are. The main course. And then I have dessert as well. In the form of the games I showed you in the beginning. Here we have the crown jewel itself. Let me adjust this real quick. Hold on. This knob over here. I hope I don't. There we go. This should be better. There we go. I don't know if it's even though. Alright, this will do. I'll just hold it in my hands if I need to. So this is the duct tape it came with. I'm going to gently remove it. Please stay. Please stay. Please stay. Bro. Alright, here's your entertainment for the day. There we go. And voila, there she is. Naked and all of her glory. That sounded better in my head. Not really. Anyway. This is my PlayStation 3. Originally I know people who usually watch unboxings, not for the YouTuber, but just for the stuff. Don't care, but still. Originally I had a black slim PS3, but some bad juju happened with it. It was not my fault, although I could have avoided it. And sad story short, my hard drive with all my saves and my digital games, thank God I mostly have physical for PS3, like 99%, which is something unfortunately I cannot say for 8th generation, but it is what it is. Yeah, that hard drive is in limbo forever because the motherboard is dead. The processor or the RSX, I don't remember, is chipped. It's over with it, and the hard drive is married to the motherboard. And if I were to pop it into it, and it was a 500 gigabyte hard drive as well. Was I saying hardware? I don't know. I apologize if I did. But anyway, if I put it into another PS3, then it's gonna reformat, thus deleting all my saves. So it's pretty much in limbo. I don't have any backups of it, and because the file system, or like the whatever it's called, architecture for the PlayStation 3 stuff on a hard drive is encrypted. If I connect it, I even bought like one of those things where you could connect an internal hard drive to a PC, and nothing shows up. So yeah, I even tried connecting it to another modded PlayStation 3 with custom firmware, and it did not show up. So that hard drive is pretty much forever in limbo. But anyway, you came here not to hear me ramble, although it's not ramble. It's something important, at least to me. You came here to see this beauty over here, and it's in great condition. You want to know how much I paid for this? Oh, too much, I'll tell you that much. I haven't even opened it. I know it's been opened before because the listing said. By the way, this is not new. I didn't buy it recently. I had it for a while. I know it's been opened because the clock battery was replaced, but I don't know if it's clean. It was really loud while I was playing God of War 3 once. It was like almost 50% fan with like 68, 70 temperature. I'm afraid to open it because if I break something, first of all, it's super rare, and second of all, it's super fucking expensive, and third of all, I'm not an expert. I did open up controllers before, but this is something different. I did open up a PlayStation 2 Slim. Here it is. This is the front plate. It says Final Fantasy here. Nice pink and white finish. This bar over here is a matte black with silver buttons and a PlayStation silver. It's more like a platinum. Hold on, let me just get rid of this annoying flab over here. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately you cannot rotate this like you can with the PlayStation 2, but it is what it is. Alright, well, that's kind of it. Of course, I'll show you the back side and everything. Funnily enough, here it is up close. Funnily enough, this one has like a special model name. Here's the profile view. And the back side. By the way, I'm sitting in a squat position right now with this in my hands. What I don't do for you guys. It has, look at the serial. It doesn't have a, well, it does have a CECH, but it's 2008. It's not 25 or 20 like they are for the Slims. It's pristine condition, at least on the outside, and here's the other side. It's quite heavy. Whew. Well, it's not heavy, but when you're sitting in a squat position and you have your hands extended out all the way so you can show it to the camera, it starts to get heavy on your deltoids. So yeah, there it is. Obviously, I'm not going to show me putting it back, unless, of course, you want that. But since there's nobody here to complain, I'm gonna scoot this a little bit further so it's fully visible. And this live stream slash video is getting close to a half-an-hour point. People don't even watch like 10-minute videos these days, 15-minute videos. I once watched in one sitting an 8-hour video. It was a very dark day, not because I watched the video, because of something else, but yeah. Anyway, these are not sealed. It's just like a protective cover that I keep for some games that came with it when I bought them secondhand. By the way, all these are in pristine condition. I'll quickly go through them. So here's the first one. Here's the front. Actually, let me remove the shrink. Here, I'll remove it in front of the camera so you can get that effect, that like new effect. And over here to the side. There we go. Put it to the side. It has like a translucent effect or whatever it's called. Very nice, very neat. Square Enix. Here's the back. It says the same thing it said on the box. Very nice. This is one of my favorite things I own from my collection of video games and memorabilia. Again, this has sort of a like reflective finish to it. Let's open up the disc. This is, by the way, I paid a lot for this. But damn if it wasn't shipped well. It shipped in like 2 boxes, apart from this one that the console came in. It was in pristine condition, and guess what? I have never seen this before done. With obviously with new ones it doesn't matter because you can't open it, but with used ones they put one of those bubbly things here because in transit the disc may come loose. But with this here, it puts enough pressure to where it doesn't, and it protects the disc. So good, man, so good. Alright, and here's the thick manual with, I think this is the female that sings the main song. She's a Japanese singer. We'll look through the manual as well, don't you worry. Here's the disc. I won't show you the back side because it's reflective, and you might see my gorgeous stud face. with black eyes because I have sleeping problems. Anyway, here it is. I'll remove it. Oh, I thought I clicked it in. Let me put it here. Don't worry, I'm not putting it with the shiny surface on the desk. Here is the inlay on the other side. Let me remove this. Man, it feels so good to be able to record without worrying about space. Because this is a live stream and it gets stored on Twitch and then I'll upload it to YouTube. So I'll put the manual over there. So here's the inlay on the inside, just the same as the main face of the box, the same artwork. Here it is. And I'll put this over here. And here we have the manual. Good quality. Since this is a live stream, I mean, listen, this probably won't reach many people, but to people who like this stuff, they want to see, at least that's how I feel. So I'm considering this from like a viewer's perspective, but also from my perspective. People who are interested in this stuff want to see like pretty much all the pages. I won't show literally all the pages, but I'll try my best because we have 2 other games to get through. And I don't want this YouTube video to be 1 hour long. Even though I would perfectly be okay with it. So here's a prologue of the story. Unfortunately, I cannot read this. My Japanese knowledge does not permit me to... I could attempt it, and I could get some info out of it, but it would be pretty sloppy, and I don't want to make a fool of myself. I mean, being not an expert at a language and trying to learn is not, embarrassing, but just for the sake of time. And here we have an overview of the characters. I'll try to make it fit as much as possible, so that if you want to pause the video when it does become a video, you can use Google Lens on it or whatever. Okay, so I've been talking about the main character. Her name is... Is that her? No, that's... Hold on. No, that's not her. Sorry. What's her name? Of course it's Lightning. Because it says Lightning Returns. Lightning is her name. Raitoning. Right, Kanojo wa something. Okay. The other characters. I think her name is Chocobo. Here, it says over here. Chocobo. The controls, the menu, we all know this stuff. Man, I really miss games coming with manuals. Like, fine, you know what? You can skip all the, here's the HUD. Here's the menu. Here's the, how you can load a save and you can save a save. Here's like the controls. You can have all that in game, but like, I don't know, include some like artwork or some character bios or some secrets. Well, maybe not secrets. Usually they sold a separate full walkthrough guide for these. But here we have the main menu. I'm going to skip through some of these. In the interest of time, you can pause it though. I'm not going to... it has... Oh, well, there it goes. There you go, the advertisements. I'm going to try to pick them up without revealing my secret identity. Software manual. I don't know what this is. The area map. Right. It has 40 pages pretty much, 39 pages. The HUD. And try to keep it straight for the camera in case you want to pause and read. Frame everything or translate for yourself. That's the point of an unboxing, right? To showcase everything for people who don't want to spend how much they spent for this or just don't have enough to spend for this. here's where some music would be good. Unfortunately, I don't want to get copyrighted. I will add some in post for the YouTube video. Maybe. No promises though. And game hints. This is like the hints section. So I was right somewhat. Alright, let me see if I can pick up the stuff without doing a face reveal. Not yet though. When I reach 500,000 subs. You know that meme? Like that'll ever happen. It might. One day. Okay, so here we have, it's the manual over here. I'll put it, actually no, let's leave this unobstructed if somebody joins. Right. We have an advert for Final Fantasy XIV 2010. So maybe it did come out in 09. I was right. And a code. I don't know if I should show it actually. Campaign code. When does it expire? Here you can look at this woman while I read the thing. I don't see an expiration date. Anyway, my PS3 is modded, so I mean I could connect to the internet, but still, I'm sure it's been, if it's something that's like, you know, preservable, it's been backed up somewhere and the DLC exists. So here's the back side without the code. I actually care about it. I might, for all I know, it might have been redeemed. But this was not sealed, but this was open box like new, so who knows. Anyway, I'll add that to the manual later. And here's the other advert. I think that means Kimi ga iru kara, because you are. 2009 in store. I think that's the name of her album, or like the name of the song. Let's see, there's more inside of here. It's like a whole ass poster sort of thing. Oh my god, look. A Batman Arkham Asylum. 2000. Did it come? Oh, I think it came out in Japan in 2010. I never knew that. Yeah, I guess it makes sense because we also get Japanese games later. Sometimes like 3 years later. Sometimes never. A lot of times never. Batman Arkham Asylum. I have a copy of Batman Arkham Asylum. Here we have something for Final Fantasy Mobile. Front Mission Evolved. Star Force. We have Kingdom Hearts and Nier Replicant. Wow, what a great game, and of course Modern Warfare 2. What a time to be alive was the 7th generation of consoles. Probably the most innovation we'll ever see. The PlayStation 5 and Series X, I haven't even felt like there's a new generation, to be honest with you. It's pretty depressing, this whole debacle. I could like talk way more on this topic, but we're here for another reason. And here's the other side. I'm guessing that's some collector's edition, some more stuff if you want it. Not the biggest Final Fantasy fan, so I'm okay with it, without it, rather. Anyway, that's it for the first game. Oh, this video will 100% be an hour, but you know what? That's fine. Who cares? I put my passion and soul into this. And if you don't want to watch it, then actually do watch it, because it does help me. Okay. And the disc back. Hear the pop. Okay, actually it wasn't that loud. But you'll hear the case pop. There you go. I'll put it back into the shrink after I finish. I don't want to waste more time right now. Funnily enough, this and the first part are rated 0B, but the last one, Lightning Returns, is rated 0C. I think it is one of the very few Final Fantasy games that's rated higher than a B. If you don't know, B is like the equivalent of teens. A is the equivalent of everyone. And let's see, have I never opened this one up? I might not have. Dude, I never opened this one up. This is a premiere here on the Senshi's channel. Alright, well, that's what we're here for. Let me gently rip it off in front of the camera for that satisfying effect. I don't want to lose the adhesive here. And I already broke it. Hold on. There we go. And now, please don't tell me there's more to the side. There's more to the side, isn't there? I don't want to... No, okay, there is, but I can peel it off. So yeah, what have you guys been playing recently? Let's see, what big game came out recently? Silent Hill 2 Remake. Not excited about that one. Even if it turns out to be a good game, which from what I hear, that's a hit for Konami, well, for Blooper as well. But I personally don't care for remakes anymore. This is the generation of remakes. Funnily enough, there was a list compiled with all the PlayStation and Xbox exclusive games. And when they say they excluded everything that's a remake, everything that's a remaster, everything that's available on PC or PlayStation 4 or any other console, just strictly PS5. And the list was like under 10 games. Or like 10 games or something like that, I don't know. Here it is. Again, these are not new. But they might as well be. Here's the back side. A closer look. For Japan only, yeah, fat chance. The classical, very simple Final Fantasy art style on the front cover over here. This is post 2009 or 8, so there's no PlayStation 3 inscribed logo here. Let's open it up. Pop. Here's the same thing as with the other one. Let me put it away. The inside, the disc, I won't pop it out because you can clearly see it. The back side, the inlay, I was going to say it doesn't have, but it does have something. It doesn't have anything underneath the disc though. It just says Final Fantasy. You know what, I'll remove it. Why not? If I'm being thorough, might as well be thorough till the end. Here's the disc. Up close, sorry for the bad grip. It just says Final Fantasy 13-2, and it's shiny. And here's Lightning with a armor and a, I don't know what these are called. It's not a cape. And a shield. Let me put back the disc. The manual. Here it is. I won't I won't linger too much on the pages. You can pause them and read them if you want. I will, however, because I want to be thorough. I will show all pages because in my previous reviews, for the sake of my memory card, or my memory in general, and for the fact that, you know, I don't want to have a horrible watch time, like 15 seconds on a 4-hour video. I want to make them a bit shorter, but like, what's the point if you're doing an unboxing, to be honest with you? That's what people want to see. Battle. Batoru. And here's the midway point of the manual. I know this is like, I was thinking, you know, it's a bit of a weird setup. Like, it seems like I'm hugging you. Like, if I go like this, I'm behind you. You know, like, you know, like in a horror movie. Since this was filmed / live streamed in October, late October. I think it's 27th today. I mean, I'm sure there's scans of it online. Actually, maybe not, because, you know, I've been looking for some scans for some Japanese PlayStation 2 games, and unfortunately, only the PlayStation 2 games from the US have all been scanned, which even that is really good. But the fucking stupid-ass people at Nintendo and whatever the other association was, when they hit Vim's layer, I don't know if they took down the scans. They're listen, Nintendo makes good games. I was just playing Mario Kart today before this, and I was having a blast. On the Wii, by the way. What is this? Hold on, let's pause the discussion. Fukui. My Fukui. Now on sale. I think it's the same. Yeah, it's her album, and what is this? A figure, I think, and that's original soundtrack. That box over there. And a bunch of other stuff that I'm sure some of it is only exclusive to Japan, if not all of it. Wait, does that say? I thought it said Lords of the Fallen for a second. No, it says Lord of Apocalypse down here. And that's the second game. You know, I made a poll on my Instagram channel. By the way, how the mighty have fallen. Instagram is a piece of shit right now. Since Meta bought it, it has been slowly beginning the process of inshittification. I won't shrink wrap it now. I'll do it afterwards to save some time. But I will put back the bubble thingy on the other one, the first game, because I forgot to do it. There we go. Pop. And the final one. I almost forgot. I'll show you the controller afterwards. It's nothing special, but I'll show it to you regardless. So here we have, unopened as well. It is used, but like this shrink wrap. The Lightning Returns edition. Very nice cover art. Speaking of which, have you noticed that for about 99% of Japanese made games, here's the back by the way, for 99% of Japanese made games, I'll try to open it right now, the Japanese cover art is way fucking better. At least I like it way better than the US ones. Sometimes the PAL one is just as good or better, but most of the time the US one sucks for Japanese made games. Even for Western games that want to sell in Japan. I choked. I'll cut that out. I won't actually. This is raw. You get it here on this channel. You get, oh my god, you get the raw experience. And I'm definitely not saying that because I don't want to edit, or I can't edit for reasons, because I don't have a PC. Right, here it is. I managed to avoid drowning. That's a MGS2 reference. We've managed to avoid. By the way, speaking of MGS, how much of a disappointment do you think the second collection of the so-called remasters, or whatever the hell they are, how much of a disappointment do you think it will be? I wonder what they're gonna do with. That's probably why it's taking so long, or because they don't give a crap, or because they're busy with like Silent Hill 2. I wonder what they're gonna do with MGS4, because that one was pretty much groomed and baked for the PlayStation 3. I mean, there's references to it in game. I forgot which shrink was which, but that's okay. Okay, and here it is. This one actually looks new. Like, this one actually looks brand new. Smells like old plastic. This game is older than GTA 5. There's people who are younger than GTA 5 that are playing GTA 5 right now. Just let that sink in real quick. Beautiful cover. It's a bit too shiny. Maybe you can see me in it. Here's the back. I already showed it. Same thing with the bubbles. Holy shit. The disc looks absolutely pristine. Let me put it away. The bubble wrap, I mean. This time there's actually, bro, the enshittification of games. It was starting. I don't know when this came out, but there's nothing on the inner side of the inlay. It's just plain white. Here's the disc up close. I think that's its code, BLJM 60558. I wonder if anybody will join this party before I end the live stream. We'll see. So I have a bunch of stuff. There's a product code. I don't want to show it just in case I can use it. I haven't even opened this. I'll cover it up. I don't even know what it's for because I can't read it. And there's like a sticky note on it. I don't know why. I'll show you in a second. If it's an in-game item, chances are I won't redeem it, most likely. So here's the back. It says the instructions. I don't know what this is. And here's the front. The code is where my thumb is. I don't know what this thing on the upper side is. 4. I know what it is. It's like a sticky note. Let's see. I have a small Square Enix point card for something. I don't know. Maybe somebody who speaks Japanese better than, or actually reads Japanese better than me can tell me. It says ここから Square Members サイトに access. Okay, I see. So here it is. And then there's yet another advertisement or small pamphlet. It says Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, you get Cloud's outfit from Final Fantasy VII. Here it is. And I'll show you the back side. It's probably just in boring instructions, but if I'm going to be thorough, I'm going to be thorough. And now the manual, and then I'll show you the controller. This video is just gonna be like an hour, or like just over an hour. Probably, I'm making a prediction. It's probably gonna be like 1 hour and 5 or 1 hour and 10. Let me put those things to the side. All right, the manual. Here's the manual. It's just a building. It might have some importance. I don't know. I haven't played the game. Sorry. I will though someday. I want to at least. All right, let's flip through the pages. Here we have an exposition sort of thing, a summary, characters. I like how character bios in these manuals, at least the Japanese ones from what I've seen, they either have them at the very beginning or at the very end. I've actually not seen them at the very beginning except for this. This is the first time I've seen it, although I have not read many Japanese manuals, unfortunately. The control, I mean, nobody cares about that. You can find that online if you want. Pretty easily, I'm pretty sure. How many pages is this one? This one is thinner than the other ones. We have, yeah, it's like about 10 pages thinner. Field something. Yos. What does yos mean? I should know. This whole game's theme is like dark, black, like carbon. Dark steel. Battle. Here we have like the romaji words for it. Actually, it's not romaji because it's just written in English. Probably items or like actions. I've made this joke before, but this manual has about, how many pages does it have? Let's see. 31, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 35 more pages than manuals today. Get it? Because there's no manuals today. This joke will never get old to me. I may have skipped a page there. I don't know. I'm sorry if I did. And here's some artwork. I'll zoom it in. Or like, I guess, still frames from the game, from cutscenes. And advertising Final Fantasy. Is that 10? I don't know. I should know this one. HD Remaster. Yeah, it's 9 and 10. I think. And here's the last page. Alright guys, I will put it back and I'll show you the controller it came with. It's nothing special, it's just a white controller. Unless I've been scammed. I never really bothered to Google it, but I bought this from Japan. Chances of being scammed if you buy from Japan, unless it's like suspiciously cheap, which Japanese games already are cheaper because reasons. The chances are slim. That's why also shipping is very cheap from Japan. That's why I only can afford to buy Japanese retro games for the moment, unless there's something I really want. Alright, well, for the controller, I'm gonna have to fetch it from a box, so excuse me for a minute. I'll be right back. I mean, I'm still here. I'm just lifting some stuff. Okay, 1 hour, yay, we hit 1 hour. So here it is. This is just a normal PS3 controller, pristine condition by the way, very good. This is what I used to game. I have another silver one and a fake one. Here it is. Very good. It's like new. Please focus, camera. Camera. Camera, please focus. There we go. This is the 6-axis. And the back for you. And here it is, just over an hour. I'll put the controller back. All right. Well, wish me happy cleanup. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this unboxing. It's 1 hour long, but it's good, believe me. Watch it, please, till the end. I don't know why I'm saying this at the very end. But yeah, if you got this far, nobody ever does, but like, I'm gonna keep saying it. If you got this far, comment your favorite line from either of these 3 games if you ever played them. If not, just comment final lightning returns, like that. Anyway, I thank you for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, I thank you for keeping company or hanging out if you were on the live stream. Expect more videos to come out, some unboxings, some I will continue my Shenmue playthrough, like I said in the Where I've Been video, and I have like about 70 videos downloaded to my YouTube channel, but they're all on private because I have to edit the thumbnail and description and title. And yeah, would have been feeling in some big changes in my life. I could have gotten to them, but I still have a lot them to go through. Maybe I'll do something special, either a live stream or a playthrough, like an IRL live stream unboxing something, or a playthrough on my Twitch channel. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, I have been Senshi Kuni. Again, hope you enjoyed. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys whenever I see you next. See you, Space Cowboys and Space Cowgirls. Alright, bye.